even Artem Lobov, Khabib?
Nothing.
You know what it's like being a partner team. You're in it together.
If one of us go to war, we all go to war.
Conor McGregor sees an incident between a buddy of his, Artem, getting into it with Khabib.
And now all hell is breaking loose.
You want to fight? Come here and that's it. Just tell me why you need to come here. We have to finish this. Let's go. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this.
Tell him I'm coming! Be careful what you ask for. That's it! On the foot! Wow! Nothing short of spectacular. The hype behind this contest is insane. It will be the biggest fight in history. He's a devastating striker. He is outstanding. Oh, he got tagged hard. Two destroyers. Two outstanding fighters. This is the fight that everybody wants to see.
It will be massive. All right, coming up next, it's the UFC middleweight division fight. Proudly representing Sydney, Australia, he was born in New Zealand. Robert the Reaper Whittaker. He has put together one of the greatest winning streaks in the history of this middleweight division and did to Yoel Romero what few men have been able to do.
Few men can stand across from Romero and just even live to tell the story of fighting him in the octagon. Robert Whittaker has done that twice and gotten his hand raised in the rematch. Whittaker is a truly, truly phenomenal mixed martial artist, has a traditional background, but he also has a wrestling knowledge that is very underrated. He does not just get taken down, he's able to get back to his feet very well, and he has cardio for days. He's truly one of the best fighters in the entire UFC.
And he's a grappler at his core. We talk so much about his boxing, but the guys at Gracie Jiu-Jitsu at Smeaton Grange will tell you this guy started as a grappler, still grapples in the gi during training camp. Robert Whittaker back and ideally in a big way for him here tonight. Well, there is no denying this man's striking credentials. Prevailing wisdom is he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
He has to. You know, this is what got him to the show. It was being able to use the hands to set up the kicks. We all talk about the high-level boxing background of this young man, but as he's developed great knees. He's developed great timing, great counter skills, and also the beautiful right high kick. The right high kick is something he hides very well as he follows with a jab, right hand, left hook. High kick comes over the top, and he can put you to sleep.
No doubt about it. He will try to put on a striking clinic once again here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. 2 years apart, these two fighters with the same height and a similar reach. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Sydney, Australia, Robert Whittaker! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 173 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Assassin. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready.
All right, here we go. Round 1, outstanding matchup of strikers. Any chance this thing hits the canvas tonight, Chip?
I don't believe so. I think when you have 2 high-level strikers like you have in these 2 men, they're going to go to the center of the octagon, and it's going to be a kickboxing match. A kickboxing match that you would see in a ring. Tonight, you get to watch it inside of an octagon.
Nice punch by Whittaker. Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment.
unable to connect with a right hook. Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Accuracy at its best. Nice body kick.
Whitaker gets absolutely pelted by that head kick.
When he drops his head, throw a head kick.
Man. Oh, straight right.
Nice leg kick. Great punch landed with so much power.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Not there. Under 2 minutes in round one. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. 90 seconds now remain in the round.
Oh, big punch lands.
Oh, collar tie.
Right hand punch in the clinch.
And he landed the right hand there. Checks the leg kick.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. So a strong 5 minutes down. All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
Take a deep breath. Nice job. How do you feel? That's right. Look amazing. Now you should smell blood. Almost had him out this time. I want you.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Pinpoint accuracy on that kick.
No wind-up, no tell, just a brutal kick.
Oh.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Checks that leg kick.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Oh, slips to avoid the right. Effective punch there by Whitaker.
You be first. Strike first. Here we go.
Oh, how about the Whitaker right hand? See, this is why when you sit down to play EA Sports
Every
UFC
time.
4.
John, no question. No question. I know where I'm going. I try to make it go random, but I randomly select the Reaper, Robert Whitaker. I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, high amplitude head kick. And now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one lands right on the spot.
Oh, he slipped well there to avoid the left hand coming back. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
All right, he lands a hook there, DC. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
When you throw a hook, it can go around the guard of your opponent.
Try to establish that jab. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Just missed with the left there. Pretty nice knee there, DC.
Great job finding the opportunity to land that strike.
And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him! What a fight!
I'm not Not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout. And that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight. Oh, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands, and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 36 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout assassin.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more...
Coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so to get you to the floor. He once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Well, you want to talk about a fighter who checks all the boxes, DC. Here is the UFC featherweight king, your right-hand man, Max Bless Holloway.
The Blessed Express is always on my mind. He's one of the best fighters and one of the best guys that we know. The pace and the ability to push and press forward is something that the UFC's featherweight division has never really seen. To melt Jose Aldo in the way that he did, to melt Brian Ortega in the way that he did, is truly a compliment to Max Holloway and his preparation, true Hawaiian to his soul, and it shows in the toughness that he exhibits when he steps into the octagon.
You talk about a guy ably taking the torch from the Hall of Famer BJ Penn. Max Blessed Holloway. Few guys are going to be able to match the cardio. You mentioned the pace and the pressure. All eyes on Max Holloway yet again here tonight. Our tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. More than 5 years apart, with the same height and some differences in reach. And now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Big Daddy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in 145 pounds. Fighting out of Waianae, Hawaii, Max Blessed Holloway. And where the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata, your referee.
You ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1, classic matchup of striker versus striker. These guys have both faced a lot of grapplers in the past. They like the draw tonight.
Oh yeah, they love seeing an opponent that will not be trying to dive at their legs. They know when they get to the center of the octagon, the only steps back they will take is if they choose to move out of range to re-enter back into the striking realm. It's a very comforting thought for both of these competitors.
Well, we told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman. You got to check these low leg kicks.
Holloway gets hit by that kick to the body. Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. Just over 3 minutes to go. Nice punch by Holloway. Looking to land the right just out of range. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. That could have been lights out. How good is that right hand? Combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Max Holloway.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection. Big kick land.
Oh, Superman punch is good. You can tell he's been working on that. Again, going back to the jab just out of range.
Powerful leg kick lands. Beautiful punch.
Man, Holloway at his relentless best. No breathing room for the opponent as he continues to press forward here.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Punch is blocked. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Oh, single collar tie here. Couple of uppercuts there for good measure.
Look at him chopping the wood. Wow.
Holloway gets up again here, but he looks hurt. Big right hook coming, is blocked.
Punch over the top.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, there's the end of the round, and you've got to be in a serious flow to not just execute that Superman punch, but to even attempt it.
To even try it, you got to be really in your rhythm. Everything has to be going perfectly, as we saw in the lead up to that attack.
Well, what a round it was. Daniel Cormier, you are one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time. I'm not sure you can do a Superman punch like that, though.
With my luck, I would try to push off, and my foot would be slippery, wet or something. I would fall right into a knee. No, I would not try that. I don't have that ability. I'm not that free inside the octagon.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Holloway.
All right, let's go. Let's get those.
Nice moving punch.
Oh, yes, it is a lost art in mixed martial arts. Not just the jab, but the double jab.
I mean, a beautiful double jab. That thing's throwing right from the chin, too. Nice leg kick land.
Holloway whiffs on the left there. Oh, wow. Huge head kick.
Let's get some offense. Let's get going.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together. Lands, that's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfectly.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Oh, and there's a land with the kick, so certainly a good sign for him there.
When that's working, you know he's in for a good night.
That one appeared to stun him.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Oh! Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Oh! He's out!
He's done, he's done!
Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight, it's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight.
Declaring the winner by knockout, Max Blessed Holloway.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
I'm not afraid of Jon Jones in any way, shape, or form. He's not going to come in there and try and bully me. It's not going to happen.
I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure you never forget the night you stepped in the octagon with me.
Jon Jones, no matter where you go, boy, I'm coming!
I truly believe that one day I'll be the greatest fighter on the planet.
He's a little punk, and somebody needs to put him in his place, and I'm going to be the person to do it.
Come on, son. Come on.
So here he is, one of a handful of two-division champions in UFC history. This might be the most handsome guy on the roster, Daniel Cormier, back to the proving ground here tonight, champ.
And he's got the body of a goddess. Look at this guy as he walks to the octagon. Phenomenal wrestler, Olympian, a page of accolades that are unmatched by anyone in the UFC. Two-division champion, phenomenal striker, just the best wrestler the UFC's ever seen. And look at that hairline. Has this guy been visiting LeBron's barber? Because it seems to be growing in reverse.
You got the best skin fade in the business. Actually, his parents wanted to name him Adonis Cormier, but they felt like DC sounded better than AC. But joking aside, this is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. You are that. Your future's in the Hall of Fame, but you got a big one in front of you here tonight.
It'll be a big fight, but I expect Daniel Cormier to get his hand raised.
All right, so here he is, the consensus greatest mixed martial arts athlete of all time, UFC light heavyweight champion Jon Jones. It has been a remarkable career. The toughest fight he has had came against you. He is trying to add to his legacy here tonight in what is yet another big spot for Johnny Bones.
Jon Jones is a guy that has reached the true pinnacle of mixed martial arts. No matter what he was going through outside of the octagon, the moment he stepped foot in there, he was just the best of the very best. I've shared the octagon with him twice, and I have never felt that I was getting attacked by so many different things. He's a phenomenal mixed martial artist, truly deserves to go down in the UFC Hall of Fame. A champion now, was a champion before, one of the longest reigns in UFC light heavyweight history.
And it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it as well as he does. That 84-inch reach, certainly one of many tools in the vast arsenal of Johnny Bones Jones.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 22 wins, 3 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, Daniel DC And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a look-see-do fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion, John Bones Jones! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. Going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon. Oh, big elbow.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Shot a double leg.
Oh, he slams him to the ground. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Close guard. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Jones.
Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Nicely done. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
know when to fold him. Yep, absolutely.
Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC. Hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort. Looks like a potential submission attempt here. Effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Jones. Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
That right hand landed.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, you gotta stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
All right, so our next round is underway, and we really saw the tide turn in that previous round with not just a takedown, but a big takedown that shook the octagon and ground control from this.
I mean, he threw him on his head. To get to the leg, sometimes you want to just run your opponent to the side. He was able to pick him up in the air and throw him as if you're throwing a basketball, as if you're throwing a baseball. He threw a massive man through the air to secure that top position. And it was amazing to watch, and it just tells you how talented and how skilled these fighters in the octagon truly are.
Shades of Daniel Cormier disrespecting the legend Daniel Henderson right there.
I mean, I don't want to really pat myself on the back. If I could reach, I would, though.
32 total strikes have landed for Johnny Bones Jones. And striking with 65% accuracy against DC. And they separate. Got the single collar tie. Spinning back fist. Didn't see that one coming.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
And they separate.
Oh, wow, oh!
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. Good fight here, under 2 to go. Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is.
Cormier's going for the arm submission.
Oh, nice. Oh, man, that was slick.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
All right, no telestrator for DC tonight, but we'll get you some replays, and if you like face punching, that was a good round.
Yeah, where's my telestrator, man? I want to draw this action. But yeah, John, you're right. It was the striking, it was the punches that really did allow him to take control of this round.
Let's relax. Recover. Excellent work with those strikes. Combination.
Are you ready? You ready?
Third round underway.
Big kick.
Nice connection there by John Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight, DC.
And you have to have it, because the target's always on your back when you're the UFC champion. Jones seems destined to keep that title wrapped around his neck.
Jones gets the takedown. Useful. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Cormier. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Cormier's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. Transitioning to the arm submission now. And he's out. Seconds to go in the fight.
Let's get going now.
Side control now. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
What a fight! Well, goes the distance. We'll take a look at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job, Will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, John Jones!
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight. His opponent never really had an opportunity to lead the day.
Do you feel like whatever happened between you and Artem had to happen?
This guy talk shit about me. You wanna say something in front of my face? Say now.
Conor found out about it. Now all hell is breaking loose.
Just tell me where, and that's it. Why you need to come here?
Dana White says a warrant was issued for his arrest.
Conor, what's the message to your fans?
If you wanna do something, send me location, send me. We have to finish this.
October, Las Vegas. It's on, ladies and gentlemen.
That's amazing.
Now, I'm gonna make him humble. Not only smash, like, change his face. I wanna change his face.
What other mixed martial artist is there like me?
I'm just the best there is, and that's it.
He's gonna hit the canvas hard.
You wanna fight? Come here.
Smash the windows!
Most important is 6 October. I'm come here for smash this guy.
You talked a big game, now I'm here. Here's my location, you little fool. Right in front of you. Do something about it. Do something about it.
He's about to be mauled and embarrassed, and I don't give a fuck.
If I quit your BM, I still rap Mercedes home. If I quit this season, I still be the greatest.
I told you guys, we're gonna make him humble.
Be humble. Sit down.
Where's Conor? I wanna fight with real gangster. Sorry I'm late, I just don't give a fuck! He's in over his head, I'm gonna absolutely maul him. It's his #1 easy fight in lightweight division. He's too easily hit.
It will be over before you know it. When cage closed, nobody can help him. Nobody.
All right, coming up next, what should be a good lightweight clash between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Conor McGregor. Well, as you'd expect, a Super Bowl feel in this arena here tonight because the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, Conor McGregor, is back. The celebrities are out in droves, all of them to see the former 2-division UFC champion, the notorious Conor McGregor.
The stars always come out when the Notorious One steps in the octagon, and he's earned that right. He is the biggest star in mixed martial arts, not only in mixed martial arts, but in sports across all platforms. One of the best fighters the UFC has ever seen. Not only a great fighter, but a great spokesman, a great salesman, and a guy that people always want to see.
And DC, we know you move that celebrity needle, but you don't move it like Conor McGregor.
Not like the Notorious One.
We talk so much about his star power and what he has done for the sport, and rightfully so, that sometimes we don't spend enough time talking about just how skilled a fighter this is when it comes to distance management, the striking skills. We'll see how it goes for him here in the return tonight. All right, so here he is representing the American Kickboxing Academy, San Jose, California, a man who I believe is the most dominant force in the game at present, UFC lightweight champion Khabib Nurmagomedov.
You know, for Khabib Nurmagomedov, he's the guy that has dominated every person that he's faced inside the octagon. He has a great sambo background, but it's all the takedowns that he mixes well together that allows him to gain top position, and when he's on top, his ground control is second to none. He can move from position to position seamlessly, and when he's on top, he's constantly doing damage. It's the ground and pound of Khabib Nurmagomedov that is his biggest and best attribute.
And what's crazy to me is to hear you tell stories about him in training that we haven't even seen the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what he can do now.
J.A., I don't believe that we have seen the finished version. I think when he's in the octagon, he's fighting at about 75% of what I see on a daily basis at the gym.
Well, history is going to look back fondly on Khabib Nurmagomedov, but every time he competes, he puts his status as one of the greatest fighters of all time on the line, and that status, of course, on the line yet again here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the notorious Conor McGregor! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov!
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
And with that touch of the gloves, we are underway.
You ready?
All right, so the rematch is upon us. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Gotta think both sides might change some things up here in advance of this second round.
You have to make adjustments if you're going to be successful in a rematch. No two fights are the same, so you have to approach it as if you guys have never fought before. I know the Nurmagomedov camp has made adjustments.
All right, going for the early takedown, and he gets it. So no surprise, he wanted to get this fight to the ground, and that is certainly a good sign for him moving forward in this fight.
He felt as if he had a massive advantage in the grappling and the wrestling. He was able to secure that takedown very early in the first round.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Nurmagomedov's going for the sub here.
Now it's starting to slip under the neck.
And he's out. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Nurmagomedov. 3 minutes now, round one. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Conor. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're playing with fire.
Yep, got to be very careful there. He's attacking armbar now.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. Nicely done. 30 seconds now to go in the round. Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. 15 seconds to go. Nice punch by Nurmagomedov.
Big body kick.
And they separate. The horn sounds for the end of round one. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, buckle up, here we go. Round two, Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Nice punch lands over the top. Look at him working and trying to shut the liver.
Switching stances here. Takedown defense holds up. Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Body kick now by Nurmagomedov. Oh, and now a beautiful toss, DC. We'll see if he can capitalize from here.
I mean, that was beautiful, the way that he took the underhook, stepped all the way across, and hit that hip toss.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around.
He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Then he's out. Nurmagomedov's got the full mount. Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes. He's gonna attack armbar here.
And he's out. Back mount now. 90 seconds now in round two. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Nurmagomedov's got him in a crucifix now. Gonna go to work from the top. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. And he landed the right hand there. Nurmagomedov's back in full mount. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
10 minutes in the books. All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
This round, we want to do the exact same thing. Let's start this off with a big...
All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this night.
No, and he does it the old school way, right? Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon, they use it as a barrier to get up.
Right.
Not with this guy. He stuffs your head in the corner, he gains his posture, and he just starts dropping hammers until eventually you're gonna turn to your knees, he'll take you neck and choke you, or he'll just put you back down. It's crazy to watch him dictate his opponent's actions with his power from this position. Not many guys can generate that type of power. You gotta go back to guys like Mark Munoz. They used to call him the Filipino smashing machine because he was so good with his ground and pound, and this guy shows that same exact type of approach.
68 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Landing with 70% accuracy tonight against Conor McGregor.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Side control now able to isolate the left arm, and this could be the beginning of the end, DC.
He isolated that Kimura. Look for him to step over with his left knee, lift his opponent onto his side to try to get the angle to finish the submission.
Brilliant submission defense there. McGregor's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Nurmagomedov. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, side control now. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motion. Got an angle here to try to change the position. Gotta be careful, armbar. Oh, man, that was slick.
Oh, and he's back up again. Those get-ups have been there for him all night. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That's a way to leave an impression on the judges. And big picture, I think, could set him up for future success in the next one. All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
Double leg.
Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Trying for a submission here.
Attacking armbar.
You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle. Now he falls back into the finisher position.
And there it is.
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, great job executing the submission in that fight. Really strong work. You can see the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 4 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Khapiggy, the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission.